What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video on my channel, Hairliciously. If you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the latest hair loss treatments and also hair transplant tips. Also, make sure to visit my website at hairliciously.com for all of your hair loss treatment needs, including micro needling devices. We have the derma rollers, hair growth supplements, vitamins, serums, and also my 272 laser diode cap. I haven't really done a celebrity hair transplant video in a while, and I was actually browsing through the internet when I came across a photo of James Franco and just realized how amazing his hair transformation was. For those who don't know who James Franco is, he is an American actor born in, I believe, 1978, and he is best known for his role as Harry Osborn, the son of the villainous Green Goblin in Spider-Man, the movie 172 Hours, Pineapple Express, The Interview, and just a bunch of other good movies. He really isn't the typical Hollywood celebrity that is balding or suffering from a major form of hair loss, but he rather had a more mild form of hair loss that most people couldn't really tell unless you're like me and very critical of hairlines and hair transplants. And so I'll go over some photos of James Franco when he was in his teens up to now, so that we can assess his hair loss and hair transformation, and go over some family history to see if genetic hair loss is indeed running in his family. And lastly, try to determine exactly when I think that he had his hair transplant and dig in and try to figure out exactly where he has gotten his hair transplant. Now, in my opinion, I'm pretty confident that James Franco ended up with a hair transplant and not some type of hair piece or anything like that, because as I stated earlier, he didn't really have a severe form of hair loss to start with, and his hair loss was only afflicted on his frontal hairline, his temples, and his temporal triangles. So in my opinion, I feel that a hair transplant would have been more appropriate for him. So let's start with some photos of James when he was in his younger years and work our way up to see some comparisons of his hair transformation. This is a photo of James at age 23 in 2001, and you can't really see any signs of hair loss. His hair looks really good, really thick, the density's all there. And then moving on, here are some photos of him at age 25 in 2003. Featured in the movie The Company, and it still doesn't look like he's having any type of hair loss. It's a bit harder to see since his hairline is covered, but at this point his hairline is still looking pretty good. And at age 27, James is featured in the movie The Ape in 2005, and his hair still looks pretty good with no noticeable hair loss on his temples or his hairline. Now at age 29 in 2007, hair loss still isn't too visible, but it looks like the hairline is a lot weaker than it was before. It's not looking as dense as it did a few years back. And at age 32 in 2010, he looks like he lost some ground with his temporal triangular recession. His sideburn also goes straight up without the sharp, 80 or 90 degree angle that you would typically see in somebody that isn't balding. And then at age 34, we can see better hairline recession, and it's also receding temples on both sides of his forehead. And at age 36 in 2014, James looks to be a Norwood 2 to a Norwood 2.5 with more temple recession. And then at age 38 in 2016, we can see a better shot of his receded temples. At age 37, between 2016 and 2017, we can definitely see improvement to his hairline. His hair is much more fuller and it's defined, and he no longer has temple recession, indicating that a hair transformation or restoration was performed. His hairline looks really good, at least from the photos, and honestly, whoever his doctor was did a really good job at making it look extremely natural and just really brought back his youthful appearance by dense packing in the front. This is why people with minimal hair loss are the best candidates for hair transplantation, because dense packing, such a small area as the hairline or the temporal points is easily accomplished when performed by a competent doctor who utilizes, obviously single grabs into the hairline and dense packs with the correct hair orientation. As far as a doctor who performed this procedure, I really couldn't find any information on where James Franco had gotten his hair transplant. There are some people on Reddit and various hair loss forums who try to speculate exactly which doctor performed the hair transplant, but so far I don't want to throw any names because there's no concrete evidence to prove who exactly worked on the procedure. If I had to speculate, I'd say that a doctor in South California performed the procedure, since James is also residing in Los Angeles. But then again, he could have also easily flew over to another state like in New York or something and gotten it done. But I do doubt that he actually traveled outside the country, like in Turkey or some other foreign country to get the procedure done, because there's a lot of good doctors in California and in the US. Now, James does have two younger brothers, Dave Franco and Tom Franco, who are 34 and 39 years old respectively. Dave Franco seems to have a similar type of hair loss pattern as James on the temples, but it doesn't look as bad as it did for James Franco. His other brother Tom doesn't seem to have much hair loss going on. And we have James's father, Douglas Franco, who passed away in 2011 at age 63. And he's pictured here in the far left. And he actually has maintained a good amount of hair. So overall, James Franco's hair loss was very minimal. And looking at his siblings' hairlines and his father's, not much hair loss was happening that we can see. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys like this video and you guys like these types of celebrity hair transformation videos, make sure to smash the like button. Let me know in the comments below. If you have a particular person or an actor or an actress that you guys want me to do research on, that you guys kind of, I guess, speculate that they've had a hair transplant, let me know in the comments below, and I will see about making a video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.